Have you ever imagined a world where your thoughts could directly control the digital realm? Well, hold on to your seats, because Meta has just turned what sounds like science fiction into jaw-dropping reality. A novel artificial intelligence system developed by Meta can virtually instantly decode the brain's visual representations. According to a recent research paper, Meta's AI system records thousands of brain activity measurements per second and then reconstructs how images are interpreted and processed in our minds. Imagine when this development can be used to decode the thoughts of a person sitting next to us as images. Believe us, it is going to be more amazing than you think. In summary, these findings represent a significant advancement in the real-time decoding of the visual processes that are constantly developing in the human brain, the report said. The method uses magnetoencephalography to give a visual depiction of thoughts in real time. Magnetic emission imaging is a non-invasive neuroimaging technique that quantifies the magnetic fields generated by brain neuron activity. It offers a window into brain function by capturing these magnetic signals, which enables researchers to map and study brain activity with high temporal resolution. There are three primary parts of this AI system. First is the image encoder. As the name states, this part generates a collection of representations of an image without the need for brain activity. In essence, it converts the picture into a format that the AI can comprehend and use. Next, we have the brain encoder, which is the component that aligns MEG signals with the image embeddings that the image encoder has produced. It serves as a link between the representation of the image and the activity of the brain. Finally, the system has an image decoder. By using the brain representations as a basis, the last part creates a believable image. It uses the information that has been processed to create a reconstruction of the original image. The most recent development in the field of mind-reading AI is not exclusive to Meta. According to Decrypt, a recent study from the University of California, Berkeley, demonstrated how artificial intelligence can replicate music by analyzing brain activity. When participants in that experiment thought of Pink Floyd's Another Brick in the Wall, the AI used only brain data to produce audio that resembled the song. Imagine you have been robbed. Unfortunately, you missed the person's identity. The police caught the person who might have been accused. However, there is a confusion. Here comes Meta's new AI advancement to the rescue. By using the device, it can create images of the current thoughts of the person. Hopefully, we can consider this advancement to reduce the crime rates. Developments in neurotechnology and AI have produced applications for people with physical disabilities that have changed their lives. A recent article described how medical teams successfully implanted microchips in the brain of a man who had quadriplegia. They were able to restore movement and sensation by relinking his brain to his body and spinal cord using artificial intelligence. These developments allude to AI's revolutionary potential in healthcare and rehabilitation. Hence, in the future, we might not encounter people with diseases. All of them will be healthy, which will boost their average lifespan. Such technology has a wide range of possible uses, from improving virtual reality experiences to maybe helping people who have suffered brain injuries and are mute. But it's crucial to approach these developments from a neutral standpoint. Although the MEG decoder is quick, the Meta researchers found out that it isn't always accurate when creating images. It may struggle to provide precise details. Instead, the images it generates only reflect higher-level aspects of the perceived image, such as object categories. However, we can expect that with further developments, the results MEG will provide can get better. If you think that Meta just stopped here, you've gone wrong. A promising non-invasive technique to decode speech from a person's brain activity was recently discovered by researchers at Meta AI. With this technique, it could help people who are mute express themselves via a computer interface. Their suggested approach, which was published in Nature Machine Intelligence, combines machine learning with the application of an imaging technique. Many patients lose their ability to speak after a stroke or brain disease. Research scientist Jean-Remy King of Meta said to Medical Express, "Significant advancements have been made in the last few years in the development of neural prostheses, which are implants that are usually made in a patient's motor cortex that can be used to control a computer interface via artificial intelligence. However, this option still involves brain surgery, so there are risks involved. The majority of suggested methods for speech decoding involve surgical procedures in addition to relying on implanted electrodes, which can be difficult to maintain correctly for longer than a few months. King and colleagues' recent study main goal was to investigate a different, non-invasive method for decoding speech representations. Imagine that hectic procedure you've undergone to place that implant. How time-consuming was it? We use magnetoencephalography instead of intracranial electrodes, King said. Hence, this imaging method makes use of non-invasive gadget that can capture over 1,000 images of brain activity every second. We train an artificial intelligence system to decode these brain signals into speech segments because they're very challenging to interpret. In essence, King and his associates created an artificial intelligence system and trained it to decipher magnetoencephalography pictures and forecast speech based on the brain activity seen in them. The brain module and the speech module, two essential components of their AI system. Now, we're all eager to see the results of the device, right? The researchers evaluated the suggested method in a preliminary investigation with 175 human subjects. These subjects were asked to listen to spoken sentences and short stories that were narrated, while magnetoencephalography, or an alternative method called electroencephalography, was used to record their brain activity. When the team analyzed 3 seconds of magnetoencephalography signals, they produced the best results. In particular, they were able to decode corresponding speech segments with an accuracy of up to 41% on average out of over 1,000 possible combinations for each participant. However, they were able to achieve up to 80% accuracy with certain participants. The decoding performance obtained caught us off guard, King stated. We can typically recover what the participants hear, and in the event that the decoder errs, it usually corresponds semantically to the target phrase. The team's suggested speech decoding system performed well in comparison to a number of baseline methods, indicating its potential utility for further development. It might also be simpler to apply in practical settings because it doesn't involve invasive surgical procedures or the use of brain implants. Our team is committed to basic research to comprehend the functioning of the brain and how this functioning can relate to and inform artificial intelligence, stated King. Although there is still a long way to go before a practical use, we hope that this development will benefit patients whose paralysis limits or prevents them from communicating. In this context, decoding produced speech rather than just perceived speech is the crucial next step. Before being tested and implemented in clinical settings, the researchers' AI-based system needs to be significantly improved. It is currently in its early stages of development. Still, this new research showed promise for developing less intrusive technologies to help patients with speech impairments. King continued, "Understanding how the brain works is our team's primary focus. Therefore, in addition to speech, we are working to develop these tools to quantify and comprehend the similarities between AI and the brain for other modalities, such as visual perception. Although mind-reading technology is still in its infancy, there are a lot of potential applications for it down the road. People with disabilities may be able to communicate more successfully with the use of mind-reading technology. They might also be used to create brand new communication channels like telepathy. Devices that read minds could be used to improve student learning. They could be used, for instance, to monitor student understanding and offer immediate feedback. Moreover, it is possible to create new genre video games and other entertainment with mind-reading technology. They might be applied, for instance, to the development of compelling virtual reality experiences. The effects of this technology are wide-ranging. Beyond its practical uses, comprehending the origins of human intelligence and creating AI systems with human-like thought processes have the potential to completely alter how we interact with technology. The researchers cautioned, the rapid advancements of this technology raise several ethical considerations, most notably the necessity to preserve mental privacy. In the end, even though AI can now paint our ideas, it is our responsibility to make sure the canvas stays our own. And there you have it, the latest mind-boggling development from Meta, where the boundaries between science fiction and reality are blurring faster than ever. These AI-driven tools promise to read minds, but how far can it really go? What implications does it hold for our privacy, our society, and even our sense of self? These are questions we'll continue to explore in our upcoming videos. Make sure you stay tuned to our channel, and please show your support by hitting that like button. It really helps us out, and if you're new here or haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep questioning, keep wondering, and stay curious.